You would think by now that one Democrat, a Cory Booker, somebody would look at this issue and say, you know what, Maj Toure's right. These laws have been totally unfair and downright racist. Maybe I could stake out a new position if I break from the pack.
I would love for Cory Booker or somebody like him or Kamala Harris, anybody. You know what I mean? Black,
she carries
white,
a gun.
She carries a gun, but yet and still she wants, when she gets into office, allegedly, within 100 days, if Congress doesn't do something, she's going to circumnavigate the systems of checks and balances and create more executive orders and actions, which is not a system of checks and balances. But we go back to somebody like a Cory Booker, right? Cory Booker says, he wants things to, less crime, criminal justice reform. That's on one hand. But yet and still, you're pushing for more regulations that have more men of color, more melanated beings locked up for gun possession. Not robbery, not rape. Cory Booker, he's racist. He's pushing more policies that are going to affect a specific race of people and put them in jail. That's what it is. You're asking for, all of these different rules, and they're saying it. They are literally saying it, and I love it. I like my racism right out in the forefront. I love it because I know exactly what I'm dealing with. I don't like the sinister undertone of, it's about safety, because that's been disproven. They're running out of methods with these phones and smartphones and all these different things. You're running out of methods to trick people. So now you just got to be upfront with it. Like Cory Booker said, if they don't give up their guns, they should be thrown in jail.
That's pretty scary.
It's not me making it up. That's why his nickname's the Boogeyman. He's saying all of this scary stuff.
So let's talk about your candidacy. You're running in Philadelphia. Now, if you were running in some Midwestern, Southern small town, it would get attention, but people there are already pretty much, 2A all the way.
Right.
How big of an effect do you think you're going to have when you win in a city like Philadelphia? Because the word's going to go out that now someone in a city council in a major metropolitan city, a black man who's running on a pro-gun rights platform, is now sitting in government, in the halls of government,
right,
voting on these local attempts to ban or regulate or tax or increase the fees for permits, whatever it is. You're going to be sitting in that hall of government, and the eyes are going to be on you.
So several things are going to happen. One, there's going to be some freedom around this bitch. That's number one. Number two, the attacks are going to come based on falsehoods that have been disproven and so forth and so on.
Yeah, but what if more black men and women,
that's the third thing,
run on the exact same platform and start winning? What happens if you trigger a domino effect?
It is. It's already happening. It's too late. It's already done. The fact that we're here discussing this thing, you're talking about a guy from Philly, born and raised in Philadelphia, understands both sides of lawful, safe, and unlawful and unsafe firearms ownership. You're talking about a guy in the birthplace of America. I took those tours all through high school. The city hall building, the Constitution Hall, what is it called? Independence Hall. You're dealing with somebody that can exist in both of those spaces. The irony is most hardworking Americans can exist in those spaces. We just haven't had somebody that had the heart and remained who they were, remained true to what they campaigned on. To have somebody to throw themselves out there, I chose to further complicate my life and say, okay, we need a person, we need representation. We need representation. Just the virtue of me doing it, already I get DMs, emails from people saying, you know what, I think I'm going to start running for public office. Gone are the days, the Trump administration has shown us this. Gone are the days where people want fake politicians. We're tired of it. Nobody wants it.
Well, there's a difference between talking about rights and actually respecting
Correct.
rights. Those are two separate conversations.
Correct, absolutely. And I think the people of Philadelphia, more specifically, but in large, people across the nation, I've been campaigning for 3 years with Black Guns Matter. I've done the right thing with the budget that the people gave to us. We crowdsourced. I've done the right thing with the money. I didn't just pop up with my favorite car, Bentley Continental GT, right? I've done the right thing with the money. I've been completely objective. I've served my community out of our own pocket sometimes. So I've been campaigning for 3 years. This is the same. It's just now has a different type of legitimacy. Now we can implement policies, for example, getting behind the bill in Pennsylvania that's just been released that You don't need to have a concealed carry. Pennsylvania is an open carry state. Philadelphia creates a statute that says if you carry, you have to carry concealed. That is a violation of state constitution. Our Pennsylvania state constitution is very clear in regards to the Second Amendment. Shall not be questioned. Questioned, you know? And so—
Not even infringed.
Right, not even infringed. This ain't a question. This is very clear. So I think for the people of Philadelphia, as the start of the domino effect, and then by and large, the butterfly effect then is all of America, is that urban centers across the country that we've been to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times over the last 3 or 4 years, no different than the Obama administration. When Obama went for office, there was so many people that were like, man, I could become involved in civics too. And I think from a more gritty perspective of just a hard-working American, you know, the high school dropout that became self-knowledge, self-taught, you know, put a good team around him, I think there'll be more people willing to go that direction. And I think that's how we make the hood great again.
Good luck on your run, because when you win, I'll say when you win, I think you will change more hearts and more minds as a member of government. So I want to say thank you.
Thank you.